Hi there, and thank you for clicking on my video. We're going to be discussing the Voruna nuke, and more importantly, attempting, it might take me once or twice, showing how her 2 can chain between itself, and how you can travel around with your stored damage, and how to eventually keep it up a little easier and maintain your buffs. And more importantly, this is without the mecha set. So basic set, pretty easy. Literally the only reason for the Archons is just because I had the capacity. Even though Archon Continuity only gives you the one corrosive proc, if you want it, you can grab it. Archon Vitality does give you an extra heat. Okay, we're going to set up our nerds. And how this works is my weapon is currently modded for heat and toxin. Or sorry, slash and toxin. The slash comes from the buff that you get when you come out of your 1. What we are trying to do is RNG on the 2, how it gives you the 5 statuses stacked to 10. This works easiest if you just straight up RNG a slash proc. Okay, it's the easiest, most guaranteed way. I've modded heat onto the weapon, so if I RNG a heat proc, that would work also. Anything that puts a dot on the enemy is fair game. It has to be a dot. It can't be like radiation or corrosive. But gas works. I've gotten toxin to work, but it's kind of weak. Slash is great for more controlled damage. Heat is for scaling, because every time you hit it, you're going to be able to bump it up again. So essentially it doubles whatever your initial damage is into it. So it's even worse with the mecha set, but this is specifically without it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into stealth, and I'm going to hit stuff once until I get a slash proc, and then I'm just going to auto it. Okay? Nice and easy. Slash proc right away. And the AoE, I'm saying 51k, 51,490? Okay, so that's slash. Slash is the easiest, but just sort of the concept is easiest to explain. Heat works also. I actually think I'm on a toxin exec. Let me check. Yeah, I'm on toxin. Let me get onto a heat one. Good enough. Alright, heavily weighted. We have no weeping, so it's all raw damage. Easy enough. Alright, we did not get a heat proc. We did not get a heat proc. We got a heat proc. So now you can see the double dot. There's a little bit of heat. But it's not enough to kill. Obviously, do not insta-give them. Alright, so we got some heat procs. 2400, 1700. They carry over. Obviously not as strong as you get red crits. That heat dot goes through the roof. But it's a nice addition, right? Slash is the game breadwinner here. But the damage can sometimes be too high that it might be easier to do like a different dot. And obviously if you're running something like Sickening Pulse, they interact differently. Eventually the heat will overtake, right? Alright, final mechanic. Let's set up our guys. Okay, so we set up a U-shape, right? The point of this is the range on my 2, the explosion. This is 50% further than what my 2 can do. So how we're going to get the dot over there, and this is for those of you that are spamming the 2 a lot, maybe you like your streamline builds, so you can get very spammy. We are going to travel with the 2, or we're going to travel and bring our dot from over here. We're going to try to find intermediates and drag it around so we can keep our damage with us. This is going to work way better with slash, and I'm going to try to get a slash tick. So I'm probably going to start here. Hold on. Yeah, okay, these guys won't interact. So I'm going to start with this guy, this one, and keep moving, trying to RNG a slash proc. If we get it on the first time, great. If we don't, well, I'll just reset it. And then once I get that, I'm going to jump along, trying to hit both of them, to drag the dot around as it goes. This is just showing a mechanic. You're going to see it, and it's sweaty. But just to show that you can do this, like proof of concept. And after doing this a couple times, we are going to do this. Alright, slash proc first. Alright, the dot died. As you can see, it's very RNG dependent, but this is just sort of trying to prove a proof of concept. I only got it halfway around. Alright, so same thing as again. Nice and easy. Actually, hold on. Let me get a pet for vacuum. That's going to help so much. Alright, enough fiddling. Alright, so same thing as before. Start over here. And then work our way around, right? Gonna RNG a slash proc. Hopefully. Nope. 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 Alright. I'm not getting enough slash procs. Alright, that was a little less clean than I wanted to, but as you can see, the damage did transfer very loosely. But you can maintain dots with this method also. Obviously, this is going to be more of a you're getting mobbed sort of thing. So you're coming in and out of using your 1. You're hitting your 1, leaving the group, circling back around, jumping on something with your 2, maybe hitting it once or twice. And obviously these dots are supposed to exist more or less on top of themselves. But this way you'll be able to keep a dot more appropriately, right? And also one of the benefits of running double range on the frame, if you do enjoy that. But I hope this helps. That last example I'm not too proud of. If I can redo it, I'll definitely upload a different video where it's cleaner. But anyway, that's the concept. That is without the mecha set. Just a heavy... You want base damage, crit damage, and some faction damage for the slash. And that's the easiest go-to nuke with Voruna. You need slash to be RNG'd from the 2, and it needs to be the first hit. Otherwise, it won't transfer. So just keep regularly hitting enemies with your 2. Eventually it will happen, and everything in like a 10-meter radius will blow up, and that'll be why. The mecha set helps keep the dot alive, which is part of the reason why I use it. And also the fact that it can transfer. That wasn't as clean as I wanted, but you saw how I hit an enemy on one spot and was able to drag it around. But that's supposed to be when you're getting mobbed, and you can those dots are stacked on top of each other. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.